Hello beautiful people, my name is Flanebrucetsg. I'm a music producer that got into poultry farming as a side hustle, and the side hustle is now turning to be the main hustle. Can you imagine that? Okay, the essence of this video is to talk about the essence of growing your farm to something big. Yes, it's very important for one to grow your poultry farm to a very big structure. I'll give you the reasons. If you are running 100 birds, the heat during brooding that you're supposed to give for 100 birds is still enough to give to 200 birds. You can imagine how it is. That same heat for 100 is still enough for 200. Aren't you cutting down costs? So if you're running your farm at a high scale, at a large scale, you are cutting down costs to a large extent. That's why farmers that have a large farm are running at lower cost than farmers that are running on a small scale, because some of the logistic expenses are also low. And if you're running a large scale farm, you have the capacity to control the market. That is the cash cow. When you're running at a large scale whereby you can crash your price and control the market costs, you are now controlling the business. So that's one of those limitations that small scale farmers are facing. So that's why I always emphasize on the advantages and importance of you growing your farm. The advantages are enormous. So you just try as much as possible to be scaling up your farm gradually. That's why it's always important for you to do the right things, for you to be making more profits. Because I notice in Africa, so many farmers are making so many mistakes. Sometimes they succeed, sometimes they make losses. So in that case, they tend to find it difficult to make more money. One thing I will talk about that every broiler poultry farmer needs to have is having tools and equipment for processing, because your ability to process your chicken for sales will help you to make more sales. For instance, you have 1,000 birds. The possibility of you having customers that will not buy off the whole 1,000 at the time might pose to be a challenge. But in a situation whereby you have a processing plant and a storage for them, makes it possible for you to just coil them off and store them in your storage. By means you are making more money. You won't be making sales under duress, because one major thing that a lot of farmers have in Africa is that they don't have a storage facility to store their product. Because of that, they tend to make sales under duress, thereby making them to make losses at some point, because they are selling based on what the customer wants to buy. But whereby you have a good storage facility that you can sell them at your own pace and at your own price, it makes it possible for you to make more profit. So I urge you, every broiler poultry farmer, to work towards having processing facility so that you can process your birds and store them to sell at the right timing and at the right price. So in this process, when you follow these procedures that I just listed out, you have every tendency of growing your farm and making more profits. Then another thing again that crossed my mind was the importance of having your business registered. You know, in Nigeria, only businesses that are registered with the CAC have access to some grants and some loan facilities. And when your business is registered, you are being recognized by the government. You know, sometimes I know some people around my end, they try to avoid being recognized by the government to cut out some of those excessive tax and double taxation and all of those stuff, because I know it's very common in some African communities. But I'll still urge you to get your business registered, because when you get your business registered, it opens you to more opportunities, and it also makes you to be serious about what you're doing. I'll use myself as a case study. Over the years when I started broiler poultry farm, I didn't register my business, and it made me to lose so many opportunities about grants, because most of these foreign bodies do come to Africa to fund agricultural businesses. But when your business is not registered, you lose that opportunity of getting that leverage of those funds. So I urge you, as a small scale broiler poultry farmer, to get your business registered. It's not a must that it must be registered as a limited liability company. You can register it as a sole proprietor business. By that means, the business is already recognized by the government, so that when there's every grant or loan facility that you need to grow your farm, you can enjoy the benefits thereof. And that means that will help you to grow your farm is registering with social media platforms and maybe other poultry organizations that are around your region. So when you meet with other farmers, you get to learn more from them, get to understand how the climate is affecting the business in that your region. By that means you're reaching out to more people and learning. And also it's also a marketing strategy too, because the more people you meet, the more tendency for you to make more sales and also to grow your business as well. I believe the informations that you've just seen, you like them, because for you to watch the video this far, you're enjoying and you like what you've just seen and you're listening to. So I urge you to smash the like button, and if you're new to this channel, please do well to subscribe. And I'll urge you to try to implement these ideas and informations that I'm giving to you, because you applying them will really help your business a long way. Because it's not just enough to just watch the videos for entertainment's sake and for curiosity's sake, but try to implement the ideas thereof. And if you can too, to also share the videos, that will be very fine, so that more farmers will get to see these videos and learn just like you are learning to grow their businesses as well. Thanks for watching this far, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.